Hello students, good morning. Welcome you all in today's lesson. Today's lesson is about literary devices. So we are going to start this lesson. This is about literary devices. I have already taught in the poetry. By the way, there is a separate video I have tried to make on this beautiful topic, literary devices. What are the literary devices? Everything you need to know to analyze figurative language in poetry, drama, literature, speeches, etc., etc., etc. Literary device. Literary devices to make the poetry beautiful, to make the language beautiful. There is a need of using literary devices. Literary devices adorn the language. They adorn the poetries. They adorn the value of chapters. So literary devices overall they enhances the beauty. They make the poetry so beautiful. And essential questions: what are the literary devices I need to understand to analyze poetry, drama, other literature? Yes, such questions answer will be given soon. Students, you must understand, make inferences, draw conclusions about how an author's sensory language creates imagery in literary text and provide evidence from text to support their understanding. This is about figurative language. Figurative language. The language that is not meant to be taken literally or word for word. This is figurative language. If someone had something, don't try to go word for word. Don't try to go literally. Means it is figurative language. Figurative language doesn't help you to go word for word, doesn't help you to take the meaning literally. Here, the words have different sense. As imagery, sensory language, we would know what is imagery. Imagery, the use of language to create mental image. Whenever the poet uses such words in the paragraph, he tries to create a mental image and sensory impressions for emotional effect and the intensity. Whenever the poet wants to increase the intensity, wants to show the emotional effects, wants to show the sensory impressions, he uses imagery literary device. As there are some of the examples, he could hear his world crashing down when he heard the news about her. And this is another examples from the poetry Daffodils, that is written by Wordsworth. So, overall, what is imagery? Imagery is such a literary device whenever the poet tries to create a mental image in the mind of readers, we can say it is imagery literary device. As here in these lines, he could hear his world crashing down when he heard the news about her. This line tries to create a mental picture in the mind of reader. So this is imagery literary device. Come to the next, simile literary device. Here you see these are two. One is metaphor and second is simile. Metaphor, you are visual. Well, I am like one. Actually, simile and metaphor both are the literary devices which show comparison. So we say ki comparison between two different kinds of things. This is comparison. But when it would be metaphor, when it would be simile, it is decided on the basis of comparison words. There is a comparison between two different kinds of thing, but we don't use the words of comparison, it is metaphor. If we use words of comparison, we say it is simile. Here we are going to study simile. What is simile literary device? A comparison of two things that are essentially different using the words like, as, such, etc. These words show simile. Oh, my love is like a red, red rose. From Robert Burns, a red, red rose. This is one of the example of simile like a red, red rose. Here, love is compared to red, red rose. So we say this is a comparison of two different kinds of thing and using the words of comparison. The comparison word is like. Now comes to metaphor. Metaphor, a subtle comparison in which an author describes a person or a thing using words that are not meant to be taken literally. There is a comparison between two different kinds of thing, but the words of comparison are not used. As you have read an example in your early standards, the camel is the ship of desert. He is not the ship of desert, but he is compared as a ship of desert. So we say this was an example of metaphor what you studied in your earlier standard. So what is metaphor? Metaphor is a subtle comparison in which an author describes a person or thing using words that are not meant to be taken literally. As you see, there are some of the examples. This example of the 7 stages of poetry that is composed by William Shakespeare. All the words stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exist and their entrances from As You Like It by William Shakespeare. This is the name of a play, As You Like It, from where this poetry's line have been taken. The poet comparing the world to a stage. This is a stage where drama are played, and all the men and the women in the world they are players. So they are compared to players without using words of comparison. No like, no such, no edge. No comparison words. Without using words of comparison, the poet is making comparison. That is why this is metaphor literary device. What sort of device is? Metaphor literary device. Now come to the next device. This is personification literary device. Personification means whenever animation is done. Whenever we try to make a non-living object as living, we say this is personification literary device. Figurative language in which non-human things or abstractions are represented as having human qualities. Whenever we are trying to make non-living things, non-living abstractions to human qualities. So we say this is personification literary device. Here one of the example, necessity is the mother of all invention. You have heard this quote, necessity is the mother of all invention. Necessity is called mother. Mother is a living being. Mother is a living being. So we are creating necessity as a living being. So this is personification literary device. And the next is hyperbole. What is hyperbole literary device? An intentional and extreme exaggeration for emphasis or effect. Whenever the things are extremely exaggerated and there is emphasis to show the effect, we say this is hyperbole. Hyperbole literary device, whenever someone cries a lot, we say she wept ocean of tears. We know a person could not fill even a bucket, but we say she wept ocean of tears. Means we are going to make it hyperbole. Hyperbole literary device, as there is an example here. This book weighs a ton. By the way, book doesn't have a weight like this, but The example says, this book weighs a ton. This is hyperbole literary device. I will literally die if you don't stop using hyperboles incorrectly. These are the examples of hyperbole devices. Rest of the devices we will learn in the next video. Thank you so much. Keep watching. Bye bye. See you.